Hi everybody, Debra and Bandit here. You want your toy? Want your toy? Go get it. I thought I would just talk to you a little bit today about, I don't know about you, but I am having such trouble concentrating. I keep telling you guys that I'm going to catch up on my videos and everything, and I just don't think at this point, I just love him. I just don't think at this point that it much matters. And I can always share my videos with you later. Right now, I just wanted to connect with everybody and I want to hear from you. And I hope you'll join me tomorrow night for my live chat. And I hope that we all get to keep enjoying life as much as Bandit does. He and Rosie, my friend Chuck and Letty's dog, they have just become so close, and Rosie is inside right now, and I came out here with Bandit to talk to you guys. But it's just, I'm having trouble concentrating. A friend yesterday helped me get through to where I could write, and it was the first time that I've written in a long time. And it occurred to me from talking to him that nothing we do is the same right now. None of us, or probably most of us, I should say, don't have our same routine. You silly boy, you want me to throw it? We don't, you know, I'm used to being in Fancy Free alone and going days, if not a week or two, without seeing another person or talking to another person, except maybe online or occasionally by phone. And I am staying with my friends Chuck and Letty, and you guys already know how blessed I feel about that. But I'm also not used to being in sticks and bricks. I don't have my normal routine of anything, and I am so blessed beyond belief. I want us to encourage, to support each other. When people are talking about life being difficult right now and challenging, they get slammed sometimes, and people are like, oh, they're whining or quit complaining, or we have it so good through this pandemic compared to what people in the world wars and everything had. And yes, except for those that are affected by losing their loved ones and the pandemic hitting some countries and places so hard. For the most part, that is true, and it is challenging. I would expect, it's been so long since I've been in sticks and bricks and had a normal routine that I don't remember exactly what that is like, but I would suspect. You want to bring it to me, Bandit? He's like, nope, I'm not bringing it to you. I would suspect that, you know, you have your routines. You have your routines on how you get up in the morning and go to work, and that's probably not happening unless you are one of our people on the front line. And thank you all so much for the ones that are working, the ones that can work, and the ones that are showing up on the front lines battling this pandemic. We're all so grateful. UPS delivered some boxes this morning and left them on the porch, and Letty and I, when he got a little bit of ways, she opened the door and we were both like, thank you for the work that you're doing and all that you're doing. And that's one thing. Everybody talks about how people are showing more gratitude and everything these days. But if people are having a hard time, don't slam them, support them in that. Because I know here, Chuck and Letty, this is their beach home, and they're used to going to their favorite places and seeing their friends and family that are in the area. And they have this whole routine that they do when they are here, and they can't do any of that. And they, don't get me wrong, they don't complain. They're not a negative word coming out of their mouths, but I know that it's challenging. And then everybody's routine is messed up, and I just encourage you to support even those that are troubled through that. And then for me, I have returned to a lot of my TBI forums, and I had not been on there in a while because I've been doing so good. And for those of us with cognitive disorders, and I suspect other disabilities, when you have to have a routine to function, my dog is so happy here. When you have to have a routine to function, when everything has to be in its place, and it's almost like somebody that's blind. When something gets moved for me, it's a disruption in how I can think and how I process. And I say all the time that my brain has become a lot like a record player. It skips like the old time records used to sometimes. It gets stuck like old time records used to sometimes. And for it to play smoothly, I really have to have routine and all of my things in place. And so this is difficult on a different level, I think, for those with disabilities. So I just thought I'm going to start touching base with you on casual videos, and we'll see what happens with my channel. I'll pick back up on the old production videos, maybe not, because I've got so much I want to share with you. Maybe I'll throw in bits and pieces of it as we go along, but mostly right now I want to connect. And I'm going to share with you some of the things that we're doing through our days. Right now we're able to still walk in the neighborhood. I get that that might change, but we are still able to walk in the neighborhood and practice social distancing. We're cleaning our packages and groceries and stuff just like the rest of the world. And I'll just show you some clips of what we're doing, and I want to hear from you about what you're doing. And let's stay in touch. KOKO, keep on keeping on, one day at a time. All right, everybody, from me and Bandit, we love you. We'll see you down the road. Taking a walk. It is a beautiful area. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see it. Okay, so Chuck, what are we doing?
We're trying to feed the thermometer through and put it in the meat that we're trying to smoke.
And what is it we're smoking?
A brisket.
Nom 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 nom. Bandit, you're gonna get burned.
Here,
Bandit, you can't get cooked. Y'all can't have any yet.
Brisket. This tomorrow is gonna be so good.